Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath, and today, apparently, we're going to be talking about alchemy in all of its forms. I was asked to do a reading, so read I shall. And we will talk about whatever comes up for you guys. This is a collective reading. Alchemy. What else will we be talking about? We're going to be talking about desire, secrets being revealed. Oh, it's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Secrets revealed. Can you guys see that? Secrets revealed. And one more here. Grounding. All right. So let's take a look and see what the theme of this is for us in the collective. First with alchemy. And then the first thing to know is that you're creating in your dream state, dream space, dreamscape. And I will say, though, that you need to get clear about what it is that you're wanting to create. With the Two of Swords here, we have this issue of confusion. And there has been confusion that's been surrounding something that you've been trying to get clarity on. And you may be getting clarity through your dream space, is what your angels are saying to me. Also, it's about releasing and grief. So what this reminds me of is us being in Venus retrograde and maybe putting to rest past relationships and connections. This is not just romantic. This could be a friendship. This could be a past job, because what they're saying is you're getting into a place of alchemical balance, which I love this card coming up here. Temperance, the card of balance coming up over alchemy, is quite literally what's happening. That's the card of Sagittarius, and that's about philosophy in its higher state and about exploration, travel, making new connections, trailblazing new ways. And so temperance is quite literally the alchemist for our emotions. So what's happening is that you are being called to get into balance with your emotions, and that will happen in a multiplicity of ways. One, with your dreams, and then also with the way that you are kind of reviewing. I'm hearing the life review of things. Moving on to desire. Let's clarify what desire is about. Ten of Cups. So a lot of us are desiring good, healthy emotional relationships, communications, and connections with the Ten of Cups. So this is the ultimate desire. How are we getting there as we move through the next few weeks? It's about bringing balance in regarding justice. Now, I love this here because justice is the number 11, which adds up to 2. This year is the number vibration of 222, which deals with partnerships. Libra, the card justice is associated with the sign of Libra. Libra is associated with partnerships. So that sign means balance in all ways, but also Libra thrives in partnership. So this year, as you are seeking, so some of you guys are desiring partnership. That's one of the things that's coming up here. But at the very bare minimum, if partnership is off the table, if you are in a celibate state, if relationships are not anything you're wishing to come your way, what you are demanding and what your deep soul desire is for equality, equanimity, and balance in all of your connections this year, no matter what they are, platonic or otherwise. So that is a huge thing that you'll be bringing in for you. Let's clarify that. Yes, you are seeking in every single facet stability. And I love to see this here because this is about you really bringing this in. And I love this because this is the Ace of Pentacles. So you are seeking stability, and that's your deepest desire. So that's something to get really clear about yourself with. Remember when we started the reading, they were saying that there was an issue with lack of clarity for what you would be bringing in this year. And if we cannot get clear about something, we can't manifest it. So what is it that you're really wanting to manifest? Where will you actually feel your best? Well, for a lot of you, it's with the Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles affects us in a myriad of ways. So for many of us this year, sweet empaths will be focusing on stability regarding our finances, stability regarding our emotional health, mind, body, and soul balance. Okay. This is something that you are going to be pushed towards in many ways. So this is what I'm hearing. Oh, Ancient of Days. So this is, and that's a song. Oh, Ancient of Days, blessings and honor and power be unto the Ancient of Days. Now that's an old Pentecostal kind of like revival get up song to get up and do a little jig to, but I like that. Blessings and honor, of salvation, power, all of that. What they're saying here is that I'm hearing the rock, we devour. Yeah, what they're saying, angels and empaths, earth angels and empaths, is that this year you are seeking stability and you're manifesting it in very various ways. And that means in your relationship dynamics as well, especially with that vibration number of 222. So you can have that come to you regarding relationships, but also with your finances. That's a big deal. And also with your health. And that means that you got to know when to hold on. With the 10 of Wands here, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your ace of pentacles when you're sitting at the table. What they're saying to you here is that there may be things that you put down. Now, this is a perfect time as we are in the remnants of Venus retrograde these last 2 weeks until the 29th of January to release and put down any relationship that is superfluous, superficial, or does not align with thee. I know that it's something that I have walked through a lot myself this year, and I imagine that you will be mirroring that in your own journeys. So taking a good look at people that maybe weren't there to be there on a long-term duration, and it will be easy to release. That's the thing that I've noticed is that when you are really ready, it's like a splinter that's ready to leave your body. You can pick and pull and pry it out, but most and every splinter really knows when it's time to release, and it will eject itself out of your body. A lot of our relationships that we're holding on to will be ejecting themselves out of our vibration. We will no longer vibrate and be in alignment with certain people or situations. Now, that could be our relationship with food. That could be our relationship with our finances. That could be our relationship with our spouses. So pay attention. It's not all just one dimensional, but partnership. You're in union with yourself. And it's something that I've been teaching here. And there's another videos up about that. I've been reading a book called Intimate Communion because I was asked and guided to by my angels to teach that to you guys. But what I will tell you is that you are in intimate communion in many different relationships in your life. Like I said, to your money, to yourself, to your health, various ways. So it's not just all about love. As much as the tarot community loves that, they're saying, oh, ancient of days. This is about who you were, the I am that I am, coming back into yourself and integrating yourself and being really pleased with yourself and actually working well with yourself. Clarifying that 10 of Wands. Yes, definitely. This is about coming into union with yourself. The Lovers here symbolizes Geminian energy, which is mercurial, which is of communication, but also it is two. It's also paralleling back to balance with the number 6, which deals with balance, and that's balance also in business. Now, what I'm hearing is real G's move in silence like a lasagna. And the reason that that came to my mind is because on this card, these lovers are cloaked. So that means that we cannot see their faces and we do not know what they're talking about. And we do not know what they know or what they're saying. And that means that there may be things that you are incubating this year, collective, that you are to keep secret, that you are to keep private. I'm not just talking about your sneaky links and playing your Drake songs on the way to your Booskie's house. I'm talking about what you're bringing about, what you're manifesting. What business are you working on? What thing are you creating? Launch it to the public when it's ready, and you be the one in charge of it. Don't let anybody else create a narrative around what you have put a lot of hard work into. That's a message for someone out there, a message for you. I just heard message. So be very careful about that. So be quiet about that as well. Geminian energy loves to communicate. It's what they do well. In a high vibrational Gemini, it will be sparkling conversation. And what they're saying here with the cloak, the message here is keep it within until it's ready to really be without. And that the confirmation of that here is the Hermit card, which is about being studious, which is about being to yourself. This is not about sharing everything you know. The Hermit studies as things grow, which is another edification regarding keeping it quiet. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. That is from our great rapper, poet laureate, Wayne. Baby, please say the baby. Anyway, so let's move forward here with 36 being the number 9. Secrets revealed. This is the spiritual kind. Let's see what the secrets revealed are all about. Now, this is about people that are coming into your life from the past that are destined to be there with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is always an orchestrated, predestined Akashic record meeting. If you come from the Christian faith, it's called the Book of Life, right? Where it is the ideal is held that everything that we do is kind of written down and that our destiny is kind of like plotted out. And while we have free will, there are many different kind of choose your own endings that are already mapped out for us. Akasha being the root word, Akashic, the root word of it being Akasha, which means means the ethers, which means the air, which means the heavens. So what you're needing to know here, collective, is that you are meeting up with someone in this year, in 2022. There is a partnership coming in for you. And again, I am not promising you romantic. I will clarify it and I will see if that is true for you. But what they are saying is that you are destined to meet maybe a good business partner, maybe a really good friend, a good bestie, someone with whom you will grow something with. And they just flash the levers to me again. So that's not, again, a validation of romance. What it's a validation of to me is privacy, secrecy, keeping a thing cloaked, protecting something and insulating something that you care about. Because you are going to be meeting up with someone in this year that's going to be pivotal to the rest of your life and may be with you for a great deal of your life ride. I'm hearing someone that is assigned to you. Essentially, a handler is what I'm hearing. So my earth angels, sometimes we do a lot of work, right? Pro bono. And we do a lot of work with the greater assholes of the world, right? And we're depleted and we think, who's going to love us, right? And this is something that I talk about often here on this channel to a lot of my fellow wounded people, my wounded healers, exactly. That would be the Nine of Wands in tarot, the wounded healer, Sekhmet, the wounded healer energetically. So what happens here is that someone will come in and maybe be assigned to you to uplift and buoy your spirits and to help you through. Or someone will come in with a really great partnership regarding business ideas, and someone will want to help alleviate fears for you. So that's what I'm predicting for you as you move forward. Again, remember, we're in a vibration of ease. 2022 is about things moving smoothly. Last year it was 2021. That number vibration was 5. 5 is hard lessons, Saturnian lessons, lessons that if you get through, it changes you for the better. But my God, will you think that you're going to die halfway through? And my God, can I relate? So here's what I want. I want us to be great. And I want you to know that you're in the flow of this beautiful vibration of secrets revealed. I love that for us, because what it means is that it's going to be made very clear that this person is not a coincidental person in your life. It's not an accidental connection. This person is actually there to help you in so many ways. Clarifying, interesting energy here. Clarify that for me. What do I need to know about that? Huh. Yeah, this person is there to help you after you've been dealing with low vibrational people. What I just pulled was the tarantula, actually, which I didn't love. And then I pulled the cheetah, and then I pulled the rabbit, and then I pulled the gazelle. So what I'm hearing is she's a runner, she's a track star. There may be someone that's coming in to help you heal from runner-chaser dynamics. Somebody who's there that doesn't want to run after you, chase after you, and you're not running and chasing after them, but you guys are in alignment. Perfect union, 2, 22. That adds up to 6. And if we split that, that's 3 and 3. That's balance on either side. That's reciprocity. That is a number specifically that goes into finances. So for those of you that have been financially abused, the message that's coming through is that you're going to find somebody who is not going to financially abuse you, who is not going to take advantage of you, and who is actually going to be there to help you and help push you forward. Clarify the energy for me. Someone who's going to fight for the relationship with the Knight of Swords here. And I love to see that, because a lot of us have not had people that have fought for the relationship. If you can see that Nine of Swords there. So you are going to have someone who's going to fight for the relationship. That Lovers keeps peeking up. So now they want me to talk about it. They said, you will not be in confusion if you get into union this year. There will be a deep clarity that this is your person and it is supposed to be whatever it is supposed to be. And you guys incubate that thing. I recommend highly for you. Congratulations to those of you that will be getting into unions, marriages, and engaged. But it's not going to be, oh, I'm hearing, oh, ancient of days. So this is going back to the past where maybe something was not built to last and it was just there to teach you. And so it was there to help you create from contrast. So that's what you need to know. Clarifying secrets revealed. What else do we need to know? Someone is going to come in and sweep you off your feet. I love to see this. So if we're dealing with the more romantic, with that, I don't know if you guys can see that, with the Knight of Wands, what we're dealing with is a flirty energy, people that are happy and excited to see you. If this is not about romance, and this means that offers will be proffered to you, promotions will be leveled to you, new opportunities, a new pathway. You might be going out for a walk one day and meet a lovely couple as you're walking, and these people become lifelong friends. It could just be something that simple. It's not, I'm hearing where the sidewalk ends, and then I'm hearing Shel Silverstein. For some of you in 2021, there were sidewalk ending moments where it felt like the world just dropped off. And Shel Silverstein is a famous Black author. Most of us read his books, The Giving Tree and other things, right? But what I want you to I will not go to school today, said little Susie Ann McKay. Yeah, that's one of the poems that's coming into my head from him. But what I will tell you is that there was a place where the sidewalk ended for you in 2021. And they said that that time of abrupt endings that made no sense is done. The sidewalk is no longer ending. And so they talked to me about the path today, and they showed it to me today, even as I was on a path today outside in the sparkling sun. And they said, a new day has just begun. Oh, Ancient of Days has passed away. So this past life, that past connection, those past hurts are gone. And now we're creating new energy so that we can actually move on. And that's the secret that's going to be revealed for you as you're moving forward into 2022. What's happening is that you are going to have that intersection with those Akashic record destined connections, and you are going to actually know that it's not coincidental and that it's not just a bump into, that it was actually predestined for you to even have the sidewalk ending moments, because that's what puts you into alignment and catapulted you into this moment of conjunction, connection, and colliding with someone or business or a new health regimen or a new spiritual practice that is actually right for you. Nothing was by accident, and that's the secret that will be revealed, the mysteries of the universe. Going on to our last card here, we have grounding. I love that. That's why I was outside today, and then I love this so much even more. Sagittarian energy here again, if you guys can see that. I don't know if you can see it. I'm holding it back far, which is about balance. And in this card, the Temperance, the Angel of Temperance is balancing energies. So in order to stay balanced as we're moving forward this year, the thing collective to understand is that you need to get outside and you need to maybe hug a few trees. And if tree hugging is not your thing, then put your feet into the ground in the sand. And if that's not your thing, then walk around, be outside, smell the fresh air, get the sun on your skin, get that vitamin D in there, because that's going to keep you healthy. What else do they need to know about grounding? Grounding is going to give you clarity. I love this here. Do you guys see the Seven of Cups? Now, the Seven of Cups a bit of a murky card, because one of the things to know about that is it's smoke and mirrors and illusions potentially. But when we are properly grounded, then we see exactly what we are supposed to see. We know exactly who we are to be. When you are taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul, when your health is in place and your sugar is right, and you are taking little walks that are now your afternoon delight. Isn't that funny how we evolve and change as we grow older? But what I will say is, when you're doing these little things to put yourself back together daily, you will have clarity about the decisions that are before you. Now, what I'm seeing is that you're going to have, and you will have a lot of options and opportunities that are before you. Let's clarify that Seven of Cups, but these are all predestined for you. I love how we're getting a reoccurring theme from the Seven of Cups back to the Six of Cups, back to our Akashic dreaming, back to our actual dreaming, as we started with the moon, as we initially began when we were talking about alchemy. What is our dream state holding? That's another way that you will be grounded, Earth Angel and Light Worker. You will be grounded in your dreams, and you will be grounded back to understanding, and you will have a clarity of understanding that these Six of Cups moments that are manifesting in your life. Let's talk about a Six of Cups moments. It's putting the past to bed, or maybe meeting someone who feels like home. So instead of you being confused about that, which is what the Seven of Cups would normally represent, what you will have happen is that you're going to be super clear, but that's going to be contingent upon how much you're grounding. How grounded are you? How much are you listening to yourself? How much are you bossing up and making your own decisions? If you need a lot of outside validation, and this is something that I've learned in my journey, it will make it much harder for you to know that someone's right for you. Everyone will always have an opinion. Now we're talking about romance, and now we're talking about new friendships. People from your past, with the Six of Cups here, will always have an opinion about your future, especially if they can't wrap their head around why someone or a certain area or a certain new business venture or a certain opportunity might be good for you. Only you can know what's good for you. With proper grounding, my empath, with proper grounding, my divine feminine, my light worker, my earth angel, you will not need to ask 27 people what they think. And it's something that I will say that I've been totally guilty of, so I'm not judging you, but I grew out of it in the last many years, because I realized that not everyone was given the assignment that I was. Not everybody was supposed to do what I was supposed to do, and that means that they wouldn't have the passion for it. And also they could project their inadvertent fears or their actual overt fears and negativity onto it, and then I wouldn't be able to water it to make it grow. Back to real G's move in silence like lasagna. Do not let them know. And that's why you may not want to go around and ask everybody, do you think this person is the right person for me? Because everyone, I promise you, will have an opinion about what they can and cannot be. And you may uproot a thing that God said was your destiny. With the Six of Cups, we're dealing again with that Akashic Records, which means that you might have been meant to encounter someone, and let the naysayers be damned. You have to know if that's your woman or your man. And you know that by being grounded. That grounded card comes up again. And you know that with clarity with that Seven of Cups when you are in alignment with mind, body, and soul, because only you can know if that's your person. Only you can know if that's the business venture. Only you can know if that's the book you're supposed to write. Only you can know if that person is right for you. A lot of outside opinions will sway you off your path, and you will wish so badly that it's something you didn't do, meaning ask other people's opinions. So the best thing to do is to ground yourself and meditate, be outside, and learn to get in contact with the great universal alignment, with the great power, with the greatest control, with the one who stirs your soul, whatever and whomever that may be. For me, y'all know it's Jesus, God, amen, okay? But that's how I work. Universal alignment for me is centered around a Godhead for sure. And what I'm telling you is that you need to get pure, and that's what's going to be happening for you as you move through 2022. Because if partnership is an absolute birthright for you in this year, anybody that wants to work easily with someone can this year. That's it. That's the promise. That's the prediction. If you are listening, be grounded, be centered, and know who you are, and take some time to go outside and go for a little walk and stop asking everybody else what they think, because it's up to you to take yourself from where the sidewalk ends to the brink of success. And that is how you become your best as you move through 2022. Do not regress back into that vibration of 5, that 2021 number where you were barely staying alive. It's time to move forward, and that's what you will do. But grounding is how you get there, and grounding will be good to you. Get outside, my sweet empaths, my light workers, my divine feminines, my divine masculines, my earth angels, and find your truth. That is what 2022 has for you. And that is your message for tonight. So glad to share some energy with you. Let's see if I have any questions. Kesala, sunflower eyes. Thank you, guys. Greetings. All right, guys, come back and join me next time. And we will continue to evolve together. Excuse me.